Alright guys, breaking news. There's a new meme coin in town. Unfortunately, it is based on a sad story. Pnut the squirrel, who unfortunately got confiscated from his owner in New York City and euthanized. And so, condolences to the owner and to Pnut. But the people are fighting back in the meme coin world. And there's been some pretty gnarly activity going on. I want to show you exactly what's happened. The secondary token that is also associated with Pnut. If the run has happened, or are you too late? Are you too far down the news cycle? That's what we talk about here on this channel. And there's also a third token, which a wallet with $50 million in it has been buying up alongside these first two Pnut tokens. So we're going to break all that down, including briefly going over the story and why these meme coins are so powerful right now, and how, if you're trading meme coins, you can actually profit from them. So Nico says there's this squirrel, it's called Pnut. He summarized this perfectly. And it was stolen/killed. Elon Musk mentioned it because all the big influencers are mentioning Pnut right now. He woke up 8 hours after it went from $3 million to $120 million market cap, never sleeping again. This is something that I can personally relate to because I was also asleep because I'm over here in Australia on the opposite time zone of when all this meme coin madness is happening. But that aside, Murad talks about how meme coins are really a way for the masses to feel less frustrated about what's going on, because this is a slide from his token 2049 in Singapore that went absolutely viral and basically kicked off this whole meme coin craze that we're going through right now. You can see the wealthy are getting wealthier, the governments are getting more and more powerful and suppressing and oppressing everybody below them, and it's really getting frustrating for a lot of people to fight back. And he says that's why meme coins have erupted. We can all get in on the ground floor, we can't all make money. It's a zero-sum game, but for the temporary time as this thing flies up, it feels like the masses have the power when it comes to memes. Now, I won't go through the story in too much detail, but just a little bit of background information on Pnut. So this is Mark Longo, and he basically ran a TikTok account for Pnut the squirrel. This is Pnut down here. There's a sketch of him. Here's an actual video of him and Mark hanging out. I think it had about 500,000 followers, so it was pretty big. Unfortunately, the New York Department of Environmental Conservation broke into his home without a warrant and seized Pnut, and then 2 days later put him down without even informing Mark. So a really sad story. But what's happening in the crypto world based on the frustration that people are feeling, because they're like, wow, these big authorities came in, snatched someone's pet and killed it. What are we supposed to do about it? Well, people are getting behind the cause by buying Pnut, the crypto token. Remy Rai, who I'm going to personally follow, and I'd highly recommend you come and follow, because he called this token at a crazy low $27,000 market cap. You can see he's got a WhatsApp group that he put it in. He said, anyone in Pnut, 27K right now. Apparently a squirrel got seized by the police and they're raising money. And he blinked, it was 44K, and it went up to a $140 million market cap. We're going to talk about the market cap in a second. On course to my greatest call ever. 5200x isn't even his greatest call. Our private group chat is on fire and cooked this so hard. So very impressive from Mark. And there's been a lot of influencers getting behind Pnut the story, but also sort of indirectly, because they're tweeting about it, Pnut the crypto. And the more people are tweeting about the actual squirrel Pnut, the more people are buying into the crypto for Pnut. Alex Becker, who we track on this channel, says a country where your squirrel is not safe and the president isn't pumping your bags is no country at all. Justice for Pnut. And then he tweeted a picture of Pnut there. Elon Musk talked about the Democrats not worrying about arresting illegals or murderers, but they will kill a squirrel, which is obviously a humorous take on it. He also tweeted out a lot of things about Pnut the squirrel, and people who are in the meme coin are saying, oh, Elon is tweeting out about Pnut the token, which he hasn't directly done that, but he has talked about Pnut a lot. Then people are saying that Trump put out an official statement about Pnut, which it's actually a really strong statement here. But according to Twitter notes down here, apparently it's not actually a real statement, even though that is circulating and did lead to a massive pump in the Pnut price. This guy, Ofi, on Twitter says it's the best trade of his life so far. Literally unreal. $3,000 to $106,000. He made 610 sol in profit in 1 day. Now, there's a lot of people who have been making similar amounts, if not more money, and this is the graph right here. Now, it's also important to note that this isn't actually the original Pnut. They talk about the original or the cabal. This is a copycat project that was the one that actually ended up taking off. You can see it's got $246 million of trade volume in the last 24 hours, which is insanity at the moment. That just shows we're in the stage of a crypto cycle where these things can absolutely skyrocket. I believe it actually reached about $140 million market cap at the peak. And you can see it was flat and doing nothing for so long, had a nice pump, pullback, and then absolutely skyrocketed from the $6 million market cap level. Insane returns. But you can see there's a lot of people still buying in. There's a lot of volume going in. Are these people too slow? Are these people the exit liquidity? Or is this going to go to $1 billion? Because there's a lot of people saying Pnut is one of the biggest memes that we've seen so far. A historic moment for the USA. It's going to $1 billion market cap and nothing will stop it. That was at 100 mil. It's pulled back a little bit to the $85 million market cap. But if it's going to $1 billion, it's still got a 12x left. Now, a lot of people are also saying that this is the end of it. Have a look at this guy here, Damien, calling the Pnut top here. I wish it were on exchange so that he could short it, which would be actually a very interesting thing to do. So he thinks that you've missed it. If you haven't got in below a $50 million market cap, that is the end for you. There'll be no 2Xs, there'll be no 8Xs. Well, have a look at this. There's a couple of interesting purchases going into this token. Sol on Chain said, big bet, a whale spent over $1.5 million US to buy Pnut and Fred. Now, the story actually gets sadder because there was a raccoon called Fred who was also at the rehabilitation farm, Mark's farm, and had the same fate, unfortunately, as Pnut. Fred, however, is the side character in this, and he got up to about an $18 million market cap, which is obviously about 5 times less, but you can see that rode the same trend, the same news cycle, the same meme as Pnut did. And so this whale bought both of them. He put $846,000 into Pnut at a 94 mil market cap, so higher than it is now, and then $745,000 into Fred at a $10 million market cap, so he's actually in profit on that one. Just because of this purchase, Fred shot up from 5 mil to a $14 million market cap, which is a crazy jump. Now, what's also crazy is this guy down here, Jeffo Magnefo, says he also holds 5% of Kirby. Now, apparently Kirby is Mark's parrot, who's also at the rehabilitation center. Now, he has not been put down, which is a great thing, but it means there's not as strong of a narrative there. But I also thought it was interesting that this massive whale, and he's not the only whale to buy, I'll show you more whales in a second, is holding 5% of that Kirby supply, Kirby the parrot. Now, talking about other whales, check out this guy. Money Lord says that it seems like Elon Musk is bidding. Now, I don't believe this is actually Elon Musk, but that's part of the narrative out there, is Elon Musk buying this token. 500K in 5 clips at a $90 million market cap. So you can see 83K, 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 all going to that same wallet. And then have a look at this whale, a wallet with 300,000 solana, or $50 million US, started to buy. Now, that's not how much they moved into it, but that's how much the wallet holds. Started to ape into Pnut and Fred. Who is this gigantic whale? Now, this could go to $1 billion market cap. It could also come crashing down and be a story for the next day and a half, and that was the peak, 140. You're going to lose any money you put in. The key here is to get earlier and earlier into the cycle. And so for me personally, we're going to be studying this man here, Remy Wright, who called it at a $27,000 market cap, because apparently he also called Pepe and Grok on day one, which were both massive meme coins. And as Murad has been saying, we are in a meme cycle. In my video yesterday with Elio Trades, we were talking about how gaming is probably next, and we're probably early there, but memes right now are the meta, and these things are flying hundreds of millions of dollars in a day if you know the right ones to buy. And you can see this is a very interesting graph where people are saying they had the massive blow up with WIF that went to maybe not 10 billion, but it was probably about $5 to $7 billion. Popcat's currently at a $2 billion level, and it was sort of spiraling smaller and smaller. But now they're saying in the symmetry of it is that these, like Mudeng was a big one recently, which is bigger than Fwog. And now the theory goes that every news cycle, every new meme that is coming out is going to reach higher and higher peaks until we have that next $5 to $10 billion meme coin that basically either hasn't been created yet or the story and the hype is not there. So it's our job to find it. If you want to find it with us, hit that subscribe button below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.